Welcome to a brand new video of the Wizards. I'm your host, the Wizard Man, and I'm back again to give you all a brand new Brawl updates here to see how we perform. Well, um, we did pretty good. We did pretty good, considering the fact that I made some upgrades, guys. So, I'll talk about those upgrades here later on, but let's take a look here at our performance. So, overall, as a team, as a guild, should I say, we finished in the fifth spot here, and we tallied up 111 points along with the 18 crowns, and we were awarded the amount of the 788 merits. So pretty good, pretty good. Now, why do I say pretty good? Because we were facing some very stiff competition. All of these guys here above us, they're actually ranked really high. As a matter of fact, let's check out legendary dragons just to point out something. Number 4, guys. So we were up against some hot, hot heat in this kitchen, and we did pretty good for a guild. I mean, we did look where they're at. Fourth in the nation. Okay. That is no easy pickings at all. That is quite a team. And oh, sorry about that, but I do have the audio here going on at the moment. So yeah, so okay. So we saw that, and if we take a look here at peak monsters, well, where's peak monsters at? Guys, 12th. I mean, like, we're not we're not playing no easy pickings here. We are actually facing a very let me switch this off here to mute the sounds in case that annoys you guys. But okay. So I can keep going on and on. Immortal Army, where is it at? Ranked what? 6 in the nation. I mean, like, guys, we were facing some tremendous heat and we really held up really well. We were only, if to my knowledge, we were the only ranked team that was 110 in the nation versus against these hot tamales. So, hey man, we handled the heat in the kitchen really well because placing fifth overall, hey man, hats off, guys, you know? And mind you, there were a couple of hiccups and mistakes that I'm going to talk about so I can get you guys corrected because that's why I'm your leader. I'm here to guide you to the promised land and get you guys corrected. That is my job after all, and I think I do a great job at that. So we can see that's what happened there. But fifth place, I'll take it. We got merits, we got crowns to go along with that. Let's take a look at our individual perform or our four horsemen, should I say. Let's take a look at our four horsemen here. As we see that Das Boot is back up to it, added again with a 6-2 performance with the 18 points. Das Boot, thank you so much for giving the boot to the competition and holding your ground. What a job you have been doing, my friend. I'm very proud of you. Underneath of that, we have I Blank with a 4-4 performance, 12 points with a 50-50, holding his ground as well. I Blank, thank you also as well, my friend, for giving everything you got. Underneath of that, we have Jen Sensei here with a 4-4 performance as well, with 12 points to go along with a 50-50 and showing the Sensei way indeed. Thank you for that. And in the fourth spot, yours truly, your leader with a 4-4 performance and the 12 points, given everything I have for this guild, every single bit of it. And I'm just glad to be able to participate to do a good job. Not to mention, guys, I was facing guys with a million power. A million power. Hey, man, hats off to your leader, man, fighting the demons that brought they were brought here to our brawls, and man, did I hold up good. I'm proud of myself for that. Some of you did the same thing as well, so hats off to you. Anyways, continuing down the road, surprise old Manko with a fifth spot with a 4-4 and 12 points, another 50-50. Thank you for that, my friend. Underneath of that, Thunder Bagor with a 4 and 4 and 12 points as well. 50-50. That is proud stuff, guys. 4 and 4, 50-50 against the hottest potatoes that you can deal with in this kitchen, and we held our ground. Man, I am proud. Let's take a look in the seventh spot. Five Mishras with a 2 and 4 performance with 6 points, giving everything he could. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. And underneath of that, in the eighth spot, Crypto Man Sam with a 2 and 4 with 6 points. Thank you, Crypto Man Sam. In the ninth spot, Carmen with a 2 and 6 and 6 points. And thank you as well, Carmen, for giving what you can and what you could do in that frame. Underneath of that, Crypto Maniac with a 2 and 6 performance, 6 points here. Thank you for your help. I appreciate that as well. And underneath of that, we have Escaret with a 1 and 5 performance and 3 points. Thank you, Escaret, as well. We have underneath of that Liberty Guy here in our gold foil and holding his ground as best as he could with a 1 and 5 performance and 3 points. Thank you so much, my friend. And underneath of that, Zyme with a 1 and 6 performance and a 3 points. Thank you as well, my friend. Next time, my friend, please. I don't want to single you out, but I do have to mention. I know we spoke about it, but just make sure that if I send you a message, please make sure to let me know if you can rent the cards so that you don't have, an unsuccessful attempt. But nonetheless, you got one win with that. So, hey, I'm proud of that. I'm happy about that. So, thank you for that. All right. So that is it there for that. The next thing I want to discuss here. Well, let's take a look at our individual members here. Let's go down the list. So in the number one spot, Cryptomaniac. In the number two, Thunder Bagua. In the third, Escaret. In the fourth, yours truly. In the fifth, Five Mishras. In the sixth, Das Boot. In the seventh, Adam Beast. In the eighth, Zyme. In the ninth, Liberty Guy. In the 10th, Carmen. In the 11th spot, Crypto Man Sam. In the 12th, I Blank. In the 13th, Surprise Old Manko. In the 14, Dark 2.0. In the 15th, Make Believe. In the 16th spot, Jet Sensei. In the 17th spot, Seated Droid. In the 18th, Pull the Plug. Hats off to all of you guys that are working hard and giving everything you got. Much appreciated. Let's take a look here at what has happened here lately. Well, what I did here, as a matter of fact, was I did a couple of things. Number one, I went ahead and upgraded our arena. Not only did it go from arena level 1, whereas where we were at, I went to 2, and then I topped that off to bring it up to 3. What happened there? Well, it opened up 3 additional frays we didn't have. It also gives us a 2.5 increase in the rewards here. And so this maximizes the reward multiplier for this arena level. Up to this, many crowns will be added to a brawl's total prize pot for each guild member that wins or draws at least one battle. At the end of each brawl, the pot rounded to the nearest crown is split between the winning guilds. So as you can see, a bigger pot there. So that was upgrade number 1 and 2 because I did 2 upgrades to the arena. Okay. And then after that, I went ahead and also upgraded our store here. So our store was originally at a 2. We're now at the 3 with what happens? A 40% merit bonus that you guys will now receive. But however, you guys have to play your hardest in order to get those, right? So we're going to work on that, getting you guys, to continue to move that ball in the right direction. But this is what I've done for you guys. And what I want you guys to do for me is to keep donating and making your seasonal donations. As you can see, I put a lot into this guild to let you know that I care about you guys, the ones that weren't playing before and were feeling left out. And even some members left, because they couldn't understand that this is all we had and that you had to fight for your spot. If you don't fight for your spot, how are you going to get a spot? If you're not playing, how are you going to play? I can't put you in a fray unless you play, right? So this is how it is. We got to be investors in ourselves, in the guild. We got to believe each other, believe in your leader because I'm doing everything I can for you. All right. So with that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about are a couple of things to help you guys out with. I know I heard you guys say, how are we supposed to compete against this competition? These guys are like animals. And sure, they are like animals. No doubt about that. I don't question that. But however, these animals can be defeated. Most of our guys held a 4 and 4, a 50-50 against this. You're looking at it here. Legendary Dragons was one of the ones we played, and we held our ground with that. That lets me know that we have a lot of fire in our kitchen. So don't knock yourselves, guys. I'm going to show you a couple things to help you in your journey. How do I help you? Well, if you come over to splintercards.com, I've learned so much. I put this into Discord, guys. Please make sure that you're trying to do some of these things I'm putting links for, and that you're just not reading it and blowing it off, because it's the only way it'll help you achieve there. It tells you how you can keep track of the leagues, what is needed for each league. For example, in bronze, what are the summoners that you can play, up to what max, and what are the monsters. It also shows you that here: legendary 1, epic 2, rare 2, and common 3. And this would be for the bronze, right? All the way from 3 to 1. And then you go to silver and so forth. That's one thing to keep in mind of, because that helps you know what you can play, right? And then the next thing I want to focus on is the abilities. If you click on gameplay and then you click on abilities, right? And you take a look at these abilities, you can actually start to find combinations that can help you defeat these guys that have higher cards if they're not smart like you, and you can outsmart them. Yes, you can beat them with outsmartness or outsmarting them. One of the ways, a lot of people like to spam magic in silver. And what do? I look for characters or monsters that have void, or even summoners. Some of these summoners will have that. Like Nightshade, she has the void and the affliction and something else I forget about. But you can look that up. You can use void in a character like a Gargoyle Lion, for example. You can use void armor. And in case you don't know which ones they are, you click on it. Void armor. Oh, these are all the ones that have the void armor. Okay. Like, for example, the chain spinner, a tremendous common card that you can use. That means that if magic hits him, it has to hit the armor first, not its health. So it's harder to defeat this card if magic is hitting it. So these are some of the ways. You have silence. What does it do? It reduces the magical attack. And then you have amplify. So if you have magic reflect, like the magic reflect ball, and you click on amplify, these are all the ones that have amplify, right? And then you pair that up, magic reflect. You put the amplify with that, boom, and you pair it up together. And when that thing hits it, it's going to send double the damage of the magic reflect. These are some of the ways, but I can't go through every single tactical way. You guys are going to have to do your homework and look at all these and see what you can pair up. I'm just giving you ideas. Anyways, I hope that helps you with that. Now, the the next thing I wanted to, oh, okay, yeah, that's right. So the cards. So for example, for Zyme, where he wasn't aware what was needed in the actual phrase for the alpha and beta. Well, if you click on alpha, right, you highlight, you see it has a circle, alpha and beta. You can see that I really don't have a lot of alpha and beta cards, right? And then you can click on summoners. You can only see that I only have one alpha and beta summoner, right? That's how you know what you can use and what other pieces you can add. And if you go into any of these phrases, what is required? You need to have at least one summoner and 6 monsters. So what I would suggest is that you pair up a couple of neutrals, because neutrals could be played with all the other decks, so that you don't rent out so much money, like you don't spend so much money in renting, right? So that would cover that. And then you get, like, I would say at least 2 to 3 summoners, if not 4, because these rules will sometimes veto a certain summoner that you can't use, or element. So keep that in mind. Same thing will apply here, where you can go to the other one, which is your untame, and then you click on untame and you say, okay, these are the cards that have untame and so forth, right? And that's how you know how to add the cards that you need so that you guys are successful in your fights. And I think that covers it up. I didn't want to make this video too crazy long, but I hope that helps you guys with your brawls. I thank you all for your participations. This is not a knock, but just something to correct you guys on how do I get you on the right page, because we did really good against one of the top teams in the nation. We placed fifth place, guys. I know a lot of you guys sounded very depressed. I'm not depressed at all. If anything, I'm like, wow, we have a bunch of wizards here that we're only going to get better. And time is going to prove that. But you guys have to listen to some of the things that I put in the Discord. Please make sure to reply to me also. If I ask you, can you play? Can you participate? Will you be able to rent these cards? Always make sure to message me back to let me know that you can or you can't. I'm not going to be mad at you if you can't, but let me know at least 2 days in advance so that way I can find the next available guild member that will be able to participate. It'll give another opportunity to somebody else if you can't do it. All right, guys, that's enough about that. I think I covered everything. I want to thank you all, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.